So to make a long story short, this is a solar cooker, and I'm about to open it to see what I got in this. I don't know. You'll have to come along for the ride because I'm really not sure. I mean, I know what I got and what it looked like in the pictures, but we'll see. Hopefully there's no broken parts. Since fuck all instructions came with this thing on assembling it, I'm gonna play it by ear anyway, because that's usually the way I do anyhow. I'll start putting stuff together. You know, any red-blooded American, why would you read a manual? Throw things together, and then when something doesn't fit, then you go back and look for the manual and see if there's anything on there. Now I'm not gonna look online, whatever. This should be pretty basic. It looks like there's, down the seams of these, there's 5, and they're idiot proof. I mean, if you could bolt it up wrong, but it won't turn out like a dish. It won't be dish shaped. So one side has this edge and the other side doesn't. Well, not supposed to. This has a little bit. All right, I see this came bent, but I don't care about that either. This will all bend back into place and whatever. It's bent a little bit. I'm not one of them people that's all fussy about bolts. Now, if I'd have come and there was no bolts or missing a panel or this thing would have been folded in half, then we got something to bitch about. As far as this goes, I don't even care. Straighten that out. Once you tighten these bolts in place, that should all level out anyway. Okay. I'll talk. Should be. I'm only gonna, since there's 5 down the side, I'm only gonna put 3. 1, 2, 3 to attach them. Once I get them attached, then I'll go back around. I got it all together. I'll put the rest of them in. I ain't gonna fight and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and piss around with that on every individual one. So try to get a couple of these in. Let's see how this goes. This shouldn't be too bad. Famous last words. All right, stay there. Come on now. In. Aha. One's through the hole. Yeah, I might could get away with just 2. Well, I don't know. I better do 3, support that middle. And as far as that goes, I'm guessing too, it's easier to write nuts and bolts. And the reason I say that is because that is the most amount of bolts that are in here of this similar kind. These are number 10 anyway. Yeah, surprise, right? All right, we're getting there. Now you can see what I'm doing here. Yeah. Pretty basic. Put it together, it kind of takes its own shape. And like I said, by the numbers, how many holes for the particular type of short bolts that there were. I didn't actually add them up. I was just guessing. But it worked out so far. Now I hope I don't have to disassemble anything to make that that pedestal work. All right, I'll bring you back in a second here. I gotta get a drink. Okay, back. Just had to cheat a little. Went and looked at a picture of it. And it's a good thing I didn't put all those bolts in, because some of them are going to be needed for the structural ring that goes on the back of this. The 1, 2, 3rd hole down, it looks like, where that ring goes around and attaches to all this. So, I guess I did a smart thing there by not doing stuff. Okay, I'm gonna have to reverse this now. Part way in the process. Now I put these pins in through here. This is the ring that goes on here, and this is the shaft that comes up through. It goes down, which supports this dish, but it also supports the bracket right there, which holds the pot and or pan up through on the other side of the dish. But you see how I have these? I put these on here so that they came up and over so that they would support better, but that's wrong. They need to go the other way so that they can see, it limits the movement this way. And see how it's in on this side? Well, she won't reach on this side. So I'm gonna have to turn these, take these all off and bring this, turn this around 180 degrees right here and face it this way so I can get a swivel in on that, so I can, you know, move these in each all a little bit so it'll make up the, it'll actually fit this ring. So I'll have to reverse engineer that. I'll be back, bring you back when I get done doing that. All right, now they're all reversed, or the correct way, even though I had to reverse them to make them correct. Which, yeah, see how they all fit. It's in there. Yep. I guess that would be right. I'm hoping that's right. Should be the bottom. Put this that way because that should be somewhere like that. This. Yeah. I'm going to say that's right. Now I'll tighten them down a little bit. And then I'll flip this up and you can see what it looks like. And I'll muddle through the rest. All right, I'm gonna flip this over. Let's see how this goes. I hope there's enough. Yeah, there should be enough surface area on this little table here. Hope I don't fall on my ass. Alright. Woo, just barely. But while you're here, or while I'm here, yeah, let's go for a walk and take a look. You see, she's just sitting on there. Now, what that other one's for? Oh, you dumb shit. Break something. Okay. There we go. Seems good. Again, I'm gonna have to, I don't know where the hell I'm gonna put this. I wasn't really thinking about, like, yeah, I'll just stash it in the living room. Yeah. Or maybe no. So we've got a lot less cloud cover here this afternoon than we did at lunchtime, right around the time I got this thing together. Now, you got to be warned. Well, you ain't going to see it because on the camera, but no matter where you go with this thing, if you look at that as you walk around it, if you look at this, that sun is beaming you right in the face from the reflection off of this reflector. And I tried putting my hand in there for a second, and I can do it. Yeah, that's about where I'm at. That's about it. And we're not even, you know, we're past high noon, so the sun isn't directly, what time are we? Hell, I think we're close to 5 o'clock. Yeah, 5 p.m. on June the 25th. So I'm about to go down and get a pot and put some water in it and see if I can get her to boil. All right, I'm up in the garage here, so I'm just going to use the, it's like this is the parts pan. And see what happens. A little water out of my drinking jug. Oh, yeah, I can smell the oil burning off of that thing already. I mean, that was starting to smoke, and that wasn't on there 5 seconds maybe. It's burning all the grease off of it. Trying to fine tune it in. Not sure exactly where it needs to be. It looks kind of, it's almost self-explanatory, sort of. You just kind of watch where the glow is. I mean, you can't really look at it because, well, yeah, you know, it's the sun. Yeah, it's hot. Now that was ice water I put in there too. I'd really like to cook something with this. Well, it's steaming. And that again was ice water. And there's another curiosity. See that wasp? For whatever reason, they must look at this and see the blue sky and think the sky is, or think the coast is clear, and they keep running into it. That's about more than a dozen of them. Headlong right into this. Bang! It makes the whole thing ring when they hit it. Bong! Then they fall down to the bottom. Shake it off and get up and go. Alright, she's definitely boiling. And you want to see how potent this is? Here's a piece of sandpaper. 1001, 1002. She's already smoking at 1002. So, yeah. Just like that. God damn, it stinks. I think I'll find something else to melt in there. This is interesting. This is cool. This is why I wanted one of these. Play with it, I guess. Oh, alright. You know what? The paint's starting to burn off of this. There. Put a piece of firewood in there. Look at that. Look how fast that went. I mean, that's just going. That's on fire. Okay, enough playing. Let me take that out of focus. It's starting to cook itself there on the ring. Okay. Again, thanks for watching.